Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and to this new episode on the blue 16 valve Golf. So yesterday I spent a few hours polishing, which didn't end up being a very long episode. That was a few hours, but obviously in time lapse it just seems like quite a short time. So thanks for sticking with me, even though this isn't the most exciting part of it. So I said that I would sort a little bit there today and have a look for the bit that was missing from the sill. I haven't found that yet, but I'll show you what I did find. Yeah, so I was raking through my bits and I found that little plastic stopper, so that's good. I'll need to be a bit more careful when I'm disassembling the next one to make sure that I'm not losing bits that you can't get anymore. So yeah, I found there's wee kind of grommets that go into the bodywork that the plastic clips then go into. Let's see if I can see them. Yeah, they're just these wee rubber grommets. So I did buy quite a few of them when I was ordering bits. So that just pops in, and then the plastic clip goes into that. So I put a new one of them in, and I did put just a very sort of thin line of adhesive as well, just to make sure that stays on there. Obviously old clips and trims don't kind of always stay on the way they would when they were newer, so that'll make sure that it doesn't come off. So that's good. So I think what's next is to head round to the back. It's not going to take long to polish this, and then moving around to the side again, this is just going to need a really quick run over, just to make sure it's the same as the other side, and obviously the roof as well. So we'll do that, and then we'll see what other wee bits and pieces we can get done. Well, that's me finished polishing the back of it, so that's looking like the bits that we've already done, which is great. It's actually quite warm today. It's only 0 degrees, so I'm enjoying it not being -5. So yeah, let's have a look at the back and see what you think. So that's it all polished up, all looking nice and shiny again. It's maybe easier to see at the bottom because it's not got as much light reflecting off it, so it's come up really well, so happy with that. I did use the drill polisher, as I call it, with that head on it, which is quite handy. It's really good just for getting into smaller areas like around the badge, bits like this, bits like that as well around those badges. It's a bad idea to try and get to things that you really shouldn't try to get to with that, because you just end up scoring the paint with the plastic bit. So it's just got to be really careful, but that's come up really well, so happy with that. So I think the next thing that I'll get onto is the other half of the roof, and you can see why I didn't bother cleaning it off yesterday, because it's just covered in bits of everything. I had a bit of a challenge with the roof. That was the first bit I started on, because basically the little water sprayer I used was completely frozen, so I was trying to like pour water out of it, trying to pour water out of a bottle onto it, which was quite difficult just to get the kind of amount that you wanted. So anyway, I'm gonna blow this off with the air line, and then just kind of wipe it down, panel wipe any bits, see if there's anything stuck to the paint, and then I'm going to polish that roof. And then what I'll do is I'll just continue on down and do this side as well, up to that wing at the front, and then that will mean that the whole car has been polished again, so that'll be great. And I think there's wax coming over the weekend, so that's good, so we'll be able to hit it with wax on Monday. In case I forget to say later as well, tomorrow, Friday, I do have a meeting again tomorrow, so I'm gonna either show you the second episode on the black Golf, or I'm gonna show you the first episode on my Defender, my ex-military Defender. So you can let me know in the comments which you'd rather see. Finished the roof. I spoke too soon, it's getting colder again. But yeah, I've done the roof, so I'll let you have a look at that and see how it's looking. So yeah, it's come up nice. Obviously I still need to sort this sunroof seal. But somebody did make a comment saying that the seal's supposed to go around the headliner, so thanks for that, that's helpful. And I'll need to take it out again. So, but we'll worry about that later. So I've literally just moved on down to this bit here. What I normally do is do the, basically just kind of go by height. So I'll do right along here up to here. I've done down to here. I'll do that. I'll do these wee bits in between probably, and then just lift the car up a bit. And then just keep lifting it up, making the use of having the ramp. I got into the habit of that because, as I mentioned in a previous episode, I had knee surgery, so my knee was pretty bad before that, so that's why you always see me either standing or sitting, because I couldn't really just kind of bend down. So yeah, definitely worth the effort. You can see that, you know, after it being sitting and not having been waxed, it's not looking, that's a bit dusty there, but yeah, it's not looking as good as it was, and definitely not looking as good as freshly polished. What we'll do as well is stick a link in the description to the polisher that I used as well, just in case you guys are thinking about buying one. It's very well priced and does a really good job. One of the things I like most about it is that it has the RPM in digits. It's digital, so it's quite easy to see what speed you're polishing at, which is always helpful. And I'll put a link as well to the little buff heads that I use with the drill, which are really handy as well. So yeah, I'll stick that in the description. If you are going to buy them and you do use my link, unfortunately I can't save you any money, but I will get a small amount of money from Amazon, which every little helps. So I'll get cracked on. 4 o'clock alarm's gone off, so hopefully we'll see how it polishes up, but hopefully I can rattle through this quite quickly. Well, there we go, that's a side done as well. So thankfully that's the whole car being repolished. I'll still need to give it a wipe down, but there's not much point in doing that before I get the wax, because I'll need to do it again. So yeah, there we go. That's a relief to have all that done, and it won't take long at all to wax it, probably just an hour or something. So then we can call the bodywork finished. Pushing my luck again today because it's just about 5, but I managed to get it up in plenty of time yesterday, so maybe those few days when it was taking a lot longer were just like a glitch or something, because it's not taking nearly as long now, so that's helpful. I also realised last night that you can schedule the video drop as well, so that means that I don't need to have alarms on my phone to be ready to make it public at 8. So yeah, another bit done. That's all the polishing finished, so that's great. Just fire the wax on Monday, and that'll be the bodywork all done. So we're really getting there. Once I've waxed it, I'll clean any overspray off the windows. I'll show you how I usually do that, and then obviously give the windows a nice clean as well. Use the window polish on the lights, on the tail lights and things, the plastic ones, because that usually does a good job of shining them up as well. So we're really close now, thankfully. So what a relief. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have done, then hit subscribe, hit thumbs up, and let me know again in the comments whether you'd rather see the second video on the black Golf tomorrow, or whether you'd rather see the first video on my Snatch 2A Land Rover. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on Monday.